Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You can probably tell by the title, and if you have been following me on Instagram, then you know, but I wanted to come on here and formally let my YouTube family know that I am engaged. So I got engaged a week ago on June 15th. My fiance proposed to me in front of all of our family and friends, and it was like truly like a magical day. I'm still on a high from it. Like, y'all, that night I could not sleep because I was just so excited and so happy and so overwhelmed with just so much love. Like, it was just honestly an amazing day. I just want to come on here and tell you guys all about the proposal and how we met and all that good stuff, because I know I've been MIA for a really long time, and I don't know if you guys know like the personal side of me like that. We got engaged on June 15th. It was a total surprise. I knew nothing about it. And I'm really impressed because I am so nosy, y'all, and I stay on top of my fiance about everything. So the fact that he was able to pull this off without me having no idea is like so impressive, y'all. So impressive. So yeah, I guess I'll just start on how we met and all that good stuff, and then talk about the whole proposal. So I met my fiance 10 years ago, actually this month. We met in June of 2008. We were both taking a calculus class in summer school at North Carolina A&T State University. And I had just graduated from high school, so I was trying to take some classes to like give me a head start before I actually went off to college in the fall. And so he was already a student at A&T, and he was just in summer school going into his sophomore year. So we had calculus class together, and those of you who have taken summer classes, y'all know the class sizes are a lot smaller. It was only like maybe 10 or 12 people in our class, so we were kind of all working together a lot and studying together a lot. And then we were both staying on campus as well, and not a lot of people stay on campus for summer school, so we were seeing each other around a lot. And so him and his friends and me and my friends, we all just started hanging out a lot over the summer, and we had a really good summer. Like, that summer was so fun now that I think about it. But we kind of started talking, dating or whatever, but like I said, I was going off to college in the fall in a different city, so we decided not to do the whole long distance thing, but we remained friends and in contact over the last like 10 years. Last year we both reconnected and just started the whole dating thing again. We were both, you know, like in a different place. We were both grown AF, and our outlook on life was, you know, we ain't got time for no games. So we started dating, and we kind of were able to bypass the beginning stages of dating because we already knew each other for so long. We kind of already had that foundation, so that kind of like expedited our dating cycle or whatever. Of course, like talking marriage and all that stuff came up in our conversations early because, like I said, we were in just a different space in life. We're grown now. So we started exclusively dating maybe about August, September of last year, and we just spent a lot of time together. And this was different for me because this is like my first like real in the same city relationship. I'd always done long distance. We dated, and like I said, our conversation was different. So we were already talking, you know, finances and marriage like way early on, and houses early. So about 2 months ago maybe, we were discussing my ring size, and I didn't know what my ring size was, so we just visited a local jewelry store and I got my ring size, but I also hadn't really looked at any rings or anything, so I kind of just wanted to try on just a few just to see what I did and didn't like. And the first ring the lady put on me is the actual ring that I got, and I absolutely fell in love. I think Deontay saw it on my face, but I was like simply wowed by it. But the price tag, I was like, oh no. So I was like, well, you know, she showed me something else similar to that one, but not as expensive, of course. And so she showed me another one. I put it on, and it just didn't feel the same. I was like, felt like I was forcing myself to like it, and I was like, that's not gonna work. And unbeknownst to me, Deontay actually had went back and put down a deposit on this ring, and you know, we left or whatever, and I didn't think nothing else about it. So fast forward to last week. My brother and my cousin have both graduated last week from high school. And so like a few days before the actual proposal or engagement party, my mom was like, hey, we're throwing your brother a graduation party at this place at one of the venues here. You know, your stepdad is taking care of everything, so don't worry about anything, just show up. So I was like, okay. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, RJ is graduating from high school. Why are we having it at this nice venue? Why are y'all doing something like, because I was like, you know, what's the attire? She's like, oh, just business casual. I'm gonna wear a dress. And I was like, y'all are doing way too much. Like, this boy's graduating from high school. He's doing what he's supposed to do. We ain't do none of this stuff. We went to the local recreation center when I graduated. So I was like, you know what, whatever. So I didn't think nothing else about it. And then maybe like the day before or 2 days before, Deontay had made the comment to me. He was like, hey, I'm gonna invite my godmom, my god family to RJ's to RJ's graduation party, because I want him to meet your family or whatever. And I was like, okay. I mean, I was like, why is he picking RJ's graduation party of all events? But okay, sure, whatever. So the day comes, June 15th. Deontay had went off to work that morning, and you know, I just thought he was at work all day. Little did I know he was actually running all around town getting the engagement party together. He had to go pick up the ring because he had got the ring resized, and he had to go pick up the ring, and he was just organizing all those the party the whole day long, and I had no idea. I really thought he was just at work. So he comes home, and I'm already dressed because I was like, because I had asked my mom, I was like, hey, what time do we need to be there? And she was like, well, they're not gonna let us in until 7. So I was already dressed because this was about maybe 6:30ish, and I don't like being late for stuff. So I was like, let me go ahead and get dressed so that when he gets home, he can just shower and get dressed and we can go. So he gets home, and you know, like I said, I'm already dressed. I'm just waiting on him. He gets in the shower, and he's like dressed to the T. And I was like, why do you have on a blazer and slacks and all of this for this little boy's high school graduation party? Like, why are you doing so much? And he was like, you know, I gotta show off with my little bro. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then he was like, he kept going in and out of the bathroom like the whole time and closing the door. And I was like, what is he doing? But I was like, once again, I was like, okay, noted, but whatever. And so then he said his godmom's here. So we go downstairs, and she's in my car, and there's a Maserati out there. So I was like, wait, why, what? And he's like, hey, we're gonna ride in the Maserati. I'm like, Deontay, why are you doing so much? And I was like, he's like, you know I'm extra, which he is. And I was like, oh my gosh. So that's when I kind of got a little suspicious, because we were riding in a Maserati, and so we were driving over to the venue, and he was just really, really quiet. And anybody who knows him knows that he loves to talk. He was really quiet, and I was just, you know, trying to carry on conversation with him, but it wasn't really sticking. So I was like, you know, whatever. So we pull up to the venue, and nobody's outside. I'm assuming everybody was already in. And so, you know, I greet his god family, and then we go inside. And literally everybody was in there, and they screamed surprise. And I was like, oh my God, like so much like came over me at that time. Like I didn't even realize like what was going on. I had friends from high school there, my whole crew from college. All of my family was there. All of Deontay's family was there. All of his friends from college. Like literally everybody was there. And a few of our family members who couldn't make it and friends who couldn't make it, but they knew about it. And I was just like so overwhelmed. So I'm going to insert a clip here of me coming in and his whole proposal speech. And then I'll come back and talk about it more.
Hey, how are you? Well, everybody give yourself a round of applause again. Hey everybody, this is the big moment. Paris, this was hard to do. It's been like a surprise, but I love no waiting any more longer. I've been knowing you for a decade now. When I met you at first, I thought it was a love story. I would never work out, but look where we're at now. I'm glad your family loves me as much as you love me. Your friends, Brandon, Tierra, Courtney, Jeff, everyone you went to school with, Diana, Asia. We were already young, and now we're getting older. We're here again for a time like this. I thank you for allowing me to be in your life. I thank you for being my helpmate. Always there for me when I put my head down. I thank you for making me a better person. You motivate me every day when I look at you. There's so much more I can say about you. But I love you, Paris. Like I said, I couldn't wait any longer to do this. So, with that all being said,
now that I can actually watch the video, and I'm so thankful that people actually recorded it, because at the time when he was saying all those words, I had no idea what he was saying, like, just because I was still taking in what was actually happening. And oh my gosh, he couldn't have asked me in a better way. And he'll tell me today, like, if he could do it over, he would do it over and over again, because it was just truly like a magical and special day. I'm so appreciative of the length he went through to make that day so special for me. You know, getting the venue, decorating it, he had catering there, and the food was amazing. All the desserts were amazing. We had some music going on, and then just all of our family and friends in one spot. Like, I can't deal. So you know, I was crying because I was just so surprised that he was able to pull all that off, and that everybody came, and they hid this secret from me for so long. Like, everybody I had talked to like that week, and nobody said anything, which I wouldn't expect them to, but no hints were dropped, absolutely nothing. So the fact that everybody could keep a secret from me is so like wowing to me. But it was just truly a magical day, and I'm so excited to be on this journey to becoming Mrs. Sharp. As far as this whole wedding planning thing and all of that, I absolutely have no idea what I'm doing. So if you guys have any like books or you know, guides, recommendations, honestly, I'm open to anything as far as planning a wedding. Please feel free to share that. And if you guys want to like go along this journey with me, let me know, because this is something that I could film if you guys are interested, of course. And yeah, so I'm really excited. I literally look at my ring like 10 times a day. I just stare at it in disbelief that he actually went and got the ring that I fell in love with, the first ring that I tried on, y'all. And it's so beautiful. I just sit and look at it. So yeah, I'm so excited. If only you guys knew where I was at this time last year. All of this is like, I wouldn't imagine that anything, I would not have imagined that this would be happening to me today. I was in, I gotta go into that in a whole different video, kind of like a life update video. But the state I was in, y'all, I'm just so thankful to God that I was able, my life has done like a 180, and that I am where I am today. And that I am engaged to the love of my life, the man of my dreams. He just goes above and beyond every single day to put a smile on my face. We don't even argue because he'll apologize or try to make something right before I can even catch an attitude. Like, is this real life? Like, y'all just don't know. I'm so blessed. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. And I just thank God. I really do, for where I'm at today, because Lord knows I don't deserve it. And I don't deserve him either. So thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this proposal story, and I'm hoping to bring you guys along this journey towards this wedding planning, getting to the wedding, and of course marriage. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you on my next video.